before we do anything on this particular question, we need to understand what BODMAS, PEMDAS, or BODMAS is all about. Because some of us don't really understand it. We don't. Okay? Now, let's talk about BODMAS or PEMDAS or BODMAS. They are still the same. Okay? Now, B in BODMAS stand for brackets. Okay? So let me stand here because I'm right-handed. So B is for brackets. O is for order. Now, what is order? Order is your squares, your cube roots, your roots. Okay, for example, square root of x, x to the power of 2, etc. Okay, all are in order, indices. Okay. Now, D is division, M is multiplication, M is multiplication, A is addition, A is addition, and S is subtraction. Okay, now let us explain what this is all about. This is telling us how to solve or evaluate a particular equation when we have multiple operators in that equation. For example, if we have 2 squared plus 3 minus 2 plus 4. This is just a question, all right? If you look at this question, we have addition, we have order, we have subtraction. 3. This particular BODMAS is telling us that we need to solve our bracket first. Okay, so we are going to respect that, and then we are going to solve 2 squared plus 3 minus 6. Okay, 2 squared plus 3 minus 6. That is what we have now, right? Okay, now what next? What we have next is after bracket we have order. That means we need to solve this next. Now 2 squared is 4, so we have 4 plus 3 take away 6. Now this is where some of us get it wrong. Addition and subtraction, they are the same. Okay, what that means is that none of them is higher than the other. So just because you are seeing addition first doesn't mean that you must add before you subtract. Rather, you are going to solve from left to right. What does that mean? It simply means that if you have subtraction here, you still solve it first before addition. Though in this case we have addition first, so we solve it first before we subtract. So our final answer will be 4 plus 3, which is 7. And 7 take away 6 is 1. Okay, now the same thing applies to division and multiplication. The same thing applies to division and multiplication. Now, because division comes first in BODMAS, doesn't mean that you must divide before you multiply. No, both of them are equal. You solve from left to right depending on the one that comes first. For example, if I have 2 divided by 2 times 3, I'll solve it that way. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Now let's assume I have multiplication here and subtraction here. Please subscribe to our channel if this is the first time you are coming across our video. Give us a thumbs up if you love what we are doing. All right, always in at your convenience. There must be something new for you to watch by God's grace. Thank you very much. Now, as I was saying, in this question, you notice that your multiplication is before your division. This is division. So BODMAS says they have the same level. Just solve from left to right. So we say 2 times 2 is 4. 4 divided by 3 is 4 over 3, right? Now, back to this question. Let's see why we have 2 contradicting answers and the one that is actually correct amongst both of them. Now, first things first, you should notice that According to what I was explaining, we have division and we have multiplication. Now, some people will solve it this way. We are going to solve the first method and solve the second one. Then we decide the one that is right and the one that is wrong. So normally, looking at this, we can easily divide this by this to get 1. So now we have 90 divided by 1 will give us what? 90. That is for the first set. Now let's see how the second set will solve this. Okay, now set B will say no. According to BODMAS, that division and multiplication we solve from left to right. So they will say 90 divided by 1 over 9. And when you are dividing by a fraction, it's the same as multiplying by its reciprocal, right? So we have 90 multiplied by 9, then times 9. So now we have 90 times 9, which is 810. 810 times 9 will give us what? Let's see. 0, 9, this is 72. So we have 7,290. Now, from my explanation area earlier, you will notice that you already know my stand. Yes, it means that the answer to this question is B, because B actually respected or followed the rules of BODMAS judicially. This person multiplied before dividing. That is why this person got it wrong. Okay, so but this respected the division before the multiplication, and that is why this person is right. Please tune in also at another time. I will be available. Thank you for watching, and I will be there in my next video.